Okay, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, I want you to just like, subscribe, and so you'll actually be updated anytime I post a video. Now, I'm going to give an introduction to graphics design, and what we're going to use today is Corel Draw 2021. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give us a briefing on how the interface work. Then we're going to look at the two one after the other. Okay, this is Corel Draw 2021. We have Corel Draw 2019, 2020. You see, so all of these versions of Corel Draw are very user friendly. So if you look at the interface, what you will see, if this is your first time of opening Corel Draw, don't think it's one big something that you can't be able to know. So it is very important to just pay close attention and follow up on this lesson. So we're going to look at the first bar. All right, the first bar you see that has Corel 2021 64-bit, then introduction to Corel Draw. So this is the first bar and it's called the title bar. All right, now the title bar now bears the name of the document, okay, and the version of the Corel Draw you're using. All right, so this is the first bar, the title bar, and there's a little button here. This is for minimize and maximize and close. Okay, this is to maximize it. All right, and this is to close it if you want to close the whole page totally, whereas this is to maximize it. Okay, if by any means you open the Corel Draw environment and you find that it's like this, so what you have to do is to just click on this button here and it will be on the screen. We'll have a full display. So if we look at this next bar, these are the menu bar. All of what you're seeing here are objects inside the very menu, so all of them are put together in one place. So it's called the menu bar. We have a long list of them. Then this is the property bar. The property bar works hand in hand with the toolbar. Yeah, it works hand in hand with toolbar. So I don't look at it as one big, something that you some people that are scared of mathematics will be like, it's like I'm calculating maths. You get, but the thing is, if you start practicing with all of these tools, you just get used to it and you see how simple it is. So the property bar now bears the name, it carries the property as the word implies, the property of this tool. So if you observe, as I'm clicking on this, all of these things here are changing. Are you seeing? So all of these things that are changing are what makes up this very tool I'm using. And if you look at this little calibration here, you have the ruler bar. So the same thing we know ruler to do, like it serves as a means of measuring accuracy and drawing lines. So we have the vertical and the horizontal ruler bar. So if I want to draw a line, I'll use the ruler bar to make a very straight line and be precise. So you delete the delete button and click on the ruler and delete button on your keyboard. So, and we have the windows. So the windows are a list of I would say the previous work or the current work that you're doing. I can decide to open a different window, a different work entirely. If I want to be making two designs at the same time, I can actually be making a design on this and be making a design. Let me say I have another window, I'm making a design on this too. So these are different windows entirely. So you can actually be doing double work. I mean, multitasking, I would say. So then this is the windows, and this is, as I've mentioned earlier, the toolbox. All right. Then all of what you're seeing here you have the hints. The hint now is a means of Corel Draw teaching some persons how to make use of this. So I mean, If you don't know what a tool is and you hover this around over the very tool, like this, you see zoom, and now I have a hint of what zoom does. It maximizes and brings the object very closer, so you can see and have much clarity. If I click on this now, this is a rectangle. There's a hint on how this rectangle work. So I would really advise for you to close this. It will really go a long way for those who is opening who are opening the environment for the very first time. And we have here a color palette. Now I have a long list of colors here. It's very important you know where they are located. As you can see, the way you open it, by default that is how it's going to be. And here we have the status bar. Now the function of the status bar, it shows you the numbers of page. All right, I have just like a booklet. It shows you the numbers of page you are actually using on that very document. Okay, it's just like you have a book, a textbook. All right, let me say a textbook. You have a book, and in that book you have chapters and pages you'll get. So let me say this is my book, this is my whole book, and this is page 1 and this is page 2. So this is how it works. You have a page and different a book and different pages. Yeah, that would be the right way to put it. A book and the different pages. Okay, and if you look at this, these are the parts that shows you the previous color you've chosen. So it gives you a hint on the previous color you've chosen, and so this is what makes up the interface you're seeing. So don't forget, this is the title bar, the menu bar, the property bar, and the toolbox, the ruler bar, the color palette, and this very area here is the object hint. So I hope this really helped you a lot. So in our next video, we are going to look at how some of these tools work. All right, I did not say all of the tools because we're not going to cover everything in one video. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how each of these tools work, and I will go one after the other to give an explanation to how it works. So I just hope you stay tuned in so that when I release my next video with the explanation of this toolbox, you'll be able to understand how this tool works. So I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I want you to like, to share, and to subscribe till when next I upload a video.